Hi, Eric Gimbal, ericgimbal.com, and today we're going to do a shooting with Claudia Reyes, who is a designer, a fashion designer, and she made the clothes, and she's going to be the model also. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. So we're here in the south of Tenerife in an abandoned place, a greenhouse, it's abandoned, and we're going to use this place. I'm going to use my Olympus DM1 Mark II, and for the lighting I will use a Godox XproO placed in a deep parabolic softbox, of course with the Olympus, the Godox trigger for Olympus. So the first thing you need to do is to meter the light. First, I'm going to meter what's the ambient light. So the minimum ISO on my Olympus is 200 ISO, and the maximum sync speed is 250th of a second. I'm not going to use high sync. I don't like high sync because it really burns the condenser. I don't like that. So I'm going to work with this. It tells me f8. 250th of a second and 200 ISO. So I've made the measure in several ways, to have the sky, to have the floor, to have about everything. It tells me always between f8 and 5.6. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is a picture, so to see the ambient light. But as I don't want to work with f8 and I don't want to do high sync, I've put on neutral density filter 3 stops. So f8, it's like if I had 2.8, f8, 5.6, f4, 2.8, okay? So I make a first picture doing exactly what the light meter tells me. So I will be on 2.8, I make the picture, okay? And as you can see, the picture reflects exactly what I'm seeing right now. But I don't want to see that. I want a lot darker place, a lot darker ambient light. So I forget about the model, I forget about the flash. First I'm going to set the ambient light, and for this I'm going to close 2 stops. I'm going to be on 5.6, okay? I'm in the picture right now, and as you can see, this is the ambient light I'm getting. This is really technical sky, I really love that. So this is a first metering while Claudia is getting ready. So when she will be here, I will measure the light from the flash on her, but right now I've set the ambient light. In case I feel that it's too dark, I can open, I still have space, I'm 5.6, I can still go to f4, go down to f4, 2.8, and I could also bring up my ISO, but I don't want to touch my ISO, and if it really gets darker, I will remove my ND filter, that's simple. So don't forget, first you work on the ambient light and then you will work on the model. This is basic. Things are getting serious. Claudia is there, hello, and we're going to start. So remember I made I measured the lights, so it said 5.6 f8, so I've got a 3-stop ND filter. So for the ambient light, if it was a real ambient light, 2.8 gives me exactly what it was. I wanted to be a lot darker, so I put 5.6. I was stopping 2 stops, and the problem it was really too dark, so I decided to go for f4 to have a bit more of the ambient light. The sky is quite dark and the floor was getting so dark, okay? So remember I've got the ND filter, so f4 it's like f4, 5, 6, 8, 11, okay? So it's like if I was light wise like f11. So I've made a measured with a flash here, okay? So it gives me f16, which means I one stop more light than the ambient light, so you get some difference. Also I did a kicker flashlight in the back. This is a basic Yongnuo flash unit. It's give me just a small, just to give a bit of silhouette of her hair that is blue actually, okay? All the dress made by Claudia, which is a fashion designer. She's also posing, makeup, everything is hers. The idea is basically hers. I try to do my best. So for the explanation, that's it for now.
Well, I was editing the video and I forgot to say a couple of things, as I said it just right now. First of all, why did I decide to do f4 instead of 5.6? basically because if you go too dark and after when you do the post-processing you realize you've been really going too dark, then if you clear it up, if you make it lighter, then you have some noise coming in. And second, also because at f4 I prefer the depth of field. So what actually I did, I got my ambient light a bit clearer, lighter, and then when I edited the photo, then I got it darker, one step darker again. So I got the depth of field I wanted, and I've got details in the shadows. And for the information, all the pictures were made at f4, 250th of a second, and ISO 200. And the Godox flash had the power at 1/4, and the Yongnuo flash had, I think I remember it was off power. Well, that's it. So let's start showing you the making of.
So I hope you like this video. First, thank you very much to Claudia Reyes for everything, for the clothing, for posing, for the idea, because actually it was her idea, and then we worked together to build the picture together and make it as good as we can, and I put everything on my part and she put even more on her side. So I hope you liked it. If you think it may interest other people, please share it on social network. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a small button down here and also a bell. If you click on it, you will receive some notification when I upload a new video. My website ericchipo.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below or send me an email to info@ericchipo.com. Below also put links of my gear on Amazon and links of other parts of my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye.